when you get the when you receive the thin insoles, depending on the size of the, when you receive your insoles, when you receive your insoles, you may have to resize them depending on the shape and size of your actual shoe or the boot that you're actually using. With the thin insoles, they actually have the grooves at the top, different levels, so you can actually reshape this to the actual shape of the actual shoe or boot that you actually have.
You said it.
3. When you actually receive your... God. 3, 2.
Actually,
When you receive... 3, 2. When you receive your insoles, you may actually have to resize them. When you receive your insoles, you may have to resize them depending on the shape of your shoe or the boot that you're actually using. With the actual insoles, they actually have the grooves at the top.
you said it twice. You said it twice. Actually.
3.
I can't do this. This is not easy.
2. When you receive your insoles, when you receive your insoles, you may have to resize them depending on the shape of the size of the boot or the shoe that you're actually wearing. The insoles themselves actually have grooves at the top at several levels, so it helps with the actual resizing of the actual insole. 2. When you receive your insoles, you may have to adjust them because not all shoes and boots are the same size or shape. They actually give you the actual grooves at the top of the actual...
3 times. You already said it 3 times. Actual. I'm just trying to help you.
When you receive the insoles, you may have to adjust them. What the hell?
I don't know. I don't even know. I'm sorry.
3.
I gotta walk away.
2. When you receive your insoles, you may have to adjust them depending on the shape of the actual shoe or the boot. Brownmed actually gives you grooves along the top of the actual insoles themselves, so you can actually size them to the shoe or the boot that you have. 3, 2. When you receive your insoles, you may have to actually... 3, 2. When you receive your insole, you may have to adjust them depending on the shape of your shoe or the boot that you are actually wearing. Brownmed gives you the actual grooves on the top of the actual insoles.
You heard it. You hear it.
3, 2. When...
What were you doing last second there?
2. When you receive your insoles, you may have to adjust them depending on the shape of your actual shoe. 2. When you receive your insoles, you may have to adjust them depending on... What now? I didn't even say actual.
You have a little smile on your face.
It's because I'm happy. 3, 2.
I gotta see it.
I didn't even get to count down.
Should I just go in the other room?
3, 2. 2. When you receive your insoles, you may actually...
What?